DNT making parabolic moves one after the other. We need to look at the history and break down the action and talk about what we expect next. Let's dig in. Yo, what's up, gang? Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro, back again with my favorite Jordan hoodie on. It was given to me by my family member who just happens to be a Jordan representative, as a matter of fact. I can't say who it is because that's private though, but I get all of the funky fresh Jordan gear and I'm blessed to have piles of this stuff, but this is my favorite one. I absolutely love this hoodie, and thank you so much to my certain family member who gave me this. I really do appreciate you for that. Love it. Well, guys, DNT is going bananas, and I'm going to break down the history, and we're going to look at what's going on here, because this has just been, wow. I almost didn't get sleep last night. I went to bed finally at 2 a.m. during the first run where I tried to sell at 16 cents and cutting, and it floated back down to 12. I went to bed, and then it broke 16 cents again. So then I get up and it had corrected back down to 12. Well, it broke that and ran all the way to what, 21 cents? And now it's correcting and sitting at 19, and it looks like it could be moving up yet again. I'm going to tell you what I did. I sold my bag at 18.2 for about a 4x, which ain't too bad after that initial 9x that I did. Before I break into the chart, one thing I want to say is bear with me on audio, okay? I had my mic set wrong, and then I also had somehow messed up the setting for the software where it was set to 4%. So that's why you could not hear me too well talking, and why it seemed like I was straining and having to yell. Well, it's because I didn't have that volume meter set right. Silly me. I should check that before I shoot video. And also thanks to the feedback from people talking about the music. Some love the music, some hate the music, some say the music is distracting, and some say it kind of feeds into my groove. So I love the music. I pay good money for it, and let me know, what you like, what you don't like. I love to hear feedback because I want to make this to where it's the highest value for you. Well, anyway, let's get rid of that. Enough of that talk. Here we go. We're going to start way back here when I bought the first time. And I think I was in this little area here, and I know it was like 0.77. So when this popped up like that, I think this is where I bought. I'm going to scroll through so you can see what you're missing out on if you're not a part of DNT, or if you're one of these people that's into Bitcoin or Ethereum. Just watch what I do right here, and you compare that to what you got going on over with your portfolio. Now, I'm not saying I don't like Ethereum and Bitcoin. I do, because I'm going to be jumping straight into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and I'm a big Litecoin fan after I cash out these gains. But here we are tracking on along, and oh man, it starts going into play. Look at this action right here. This is where I started to get excited, and I was like, man, maybe I should increase the size of my bag or something, because I had like 30,000 at this point. And then, before I even knew it, before I could like blink my eye, this correction is going on. I'm thinking, DNT will never do anything. Yeah, it's just floating all the way back down. Nothing's going to happen. And everybody's complaining on the boards because it retraced and blah, blah, blah. Well, it started looking respectable. Whoa, what just happened? We were just sitting at 0.009 and then this. Now, let's scroll on up so we can see what happened. This was when the first pump occurred. And so while I was sitting up this one particular night about to just have a fit, I hung on through this correction, and then it starts to move up again. Look at this, guys. Look at these bars. Now, you saw the relative action there before between the price levels, and then there's that black line. I sold there. That's where I finally had enough. I was sick to my stomach, and this roller coaster ride continued all the way to over 8 cents. I sold at 0.07. I think it was actually 0.0703. And so I took a 9x. Okay, it was just under 10. And then the correction hit. Here we go. And now we got this trading channel here where we bounce between the limits of this blue line and this blue line, the upper and lower limit. Whoa. Okay. We didn't even get finished there. And now here we go again. So this happened the other night. Oh my gosh. Do you see this? Since we leave this in the scale of what it is, can you see why we have logarithmic charts now? And I would have to scrunch this down because when you scrunch it down, you can't even see the previous action. Holy smoke. So here we were climbing straight up in the air. And I had tried to sell, I don't even remember. The first time was 0.082 and I had punched in 0.083 by mistake. And somewhere in here it took a hiccup and didn't pick up my order, so I canceled it. Well, good thing I did, because then it just blew straight on up. It kept going. Here we go. And it stopped here at 16 cents, and then it corrected. But then while I was sleeping, it went up again to here to 16 and a half, and then it corrected. And then I got up, and today, look at the action. Straight up. This is the moonshot of moonshots. Are you seeing this, Bitcoin fans? Yay! I got sick right here. I sold right here. As soon as this slipped back down here, but then it kept moving up again. And up. And up. And up again. And up again to 21 cents. So here we sit at 18.4, which is above the price that I even sold out. Can you believe that? Now, this is on the 4-hour chart. You see, we've got to go to the 1 minute to even get an idea of what's going on right now, which is a lot of fun, by the way, with these volatile small cap gems like this. Here we are on the 1 minute chart. And so now I can do things like this where, okay, let's just count some of these things here. I like the orange. Okay, so here's our high. There's a lower high. There's a lower high if we stick there. Okay, so then let's change our color here. There's a low, and here's a lower low. And so I'm thinking that after this action, we'll probably get a little bit more of a correction. Maybe. I don't know. But okay, here's our blow off top, and then the first reflex rebound recovery. We have a three-way move, so maybe we could call this A, B, C. And then we go up again. If I'm correct, and I might not be, this might be one of those deals where you have the 5-way correction and then you pick it up down here. Possibly. So we would let's see here. Let me go to text. And then let's get some big letters here. And we'll call it, I don't know, something like this. Let's call it A. And then you got your B. And then you got your C. And then D. Is it something like that? I don't know. At any rate, it's a 5-way move, it looks like to me. So I'm thinking it's going to go down like that. Well, let's just clear this, turn drawing mode off, scrunch it down a little bit. And I would hope, whoops, we didn't get rid of our E. Let's clear all. Well, the E doesn't want to go anywhere, so we'll just leave you a little E right on there. Well, what I was trying to do here is scrunch it up and say, here's the 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we get a 5 here. So I was hoping for maybe a correction to 10 cents. It looks like there's a possibility that we could find a base level. Let's get a line here. You know, this could be a base right there. So maybe, and this is speculation, don't take it as financial advice. Maybe if we do correct here, what I'm thinking is, you know, this is the next move up. So I'm going to ride that train back up to the upside. So this is on the 1 minute chart. And I only look at this 1 minute chart when things are in complete super high volatile action like this. So let's jump on back maybe to the 30 minute. You got to look at the 30 minute on this thing. You know, we've been sitting on what? We were watching, we got DNT, Civic, blew hot today. We rode the Civic bandwagon. Look at Civic, man. It went over to almost, 24 cents, 23 and a half. Yay! We were also riding the Loom bandwagon. We're all watching that on the Telegram group. Mana is popping off. Look what Mana did, 17 cents, man. While all you guys are staring at Bitcoin and GNT, I'm waiting for this correction. As soon as this thing comes back down here to maybe 11 cents, it's time to grab a bag, baby. Time to grab a bag. I sold off my Litecoin. It's at 161. We did pretty good. Me and Katya. Is that how you say your name, Katya? Well, anyway, she's down in South America. Shout out to her. I'm going to have her come on the channel as a guest. She's got a pretty cool crypto channel herself. We both sold in the, 170? I think I sold at 170. But now you can see where it's touching down on that 200-day EMA, so it might bounce there. But I thought, hey, time to put that into some of these action coins that are happening. DNT, CVC, Mana, Loom, GNT, those type of things. So let's go ahead and click back to the DNT chart so we can finish this out. So there it is right there. There's our picture. It was enjoyable. We had a good time, and we're probably going to have even more of a good time. So, wow. Hopefully I'll get some sleep tonight. I'm going to try to take a break and hope this continues to correct so we can do this again. I'm thinking there's more to come, and this is just the beginning because alt season is here. So hopefully this is not it. I'm thinking the next move will scrunch this one down where we're going to have to do this. Watch, we're going to have to do this just to see the next pump. And this is what this one's going to look like because it's going to go like to the dollar range. Not financial advice. That wasn't a prediction. Not at all. But anyway, like and subscribe. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. Hit the notification if you have not, the bell, man, because when I come on, I might hit a quick update on the mobile report to let you know when something's popping off, or you can come in the Telegram group. Everybody's welcome. Don't come in there shilling anything or pumping scams, or I'll boot you out of that group faster than you can click a mouse. Boom, you're going to be gone. But anyway, that's all I've got for now. So I think we hit the 1,000 subscribers, but I think they're going to make me have 10,000 before I can do Facebook, YouTube stories. But oh well, we'll work towards it. Glad to have you guys here. Shout out to all of my OGs and all the peeps in the Telegram group. We're having a good time. We're playing everything on Coinbase Pro, man. It's a Coinbase Pro time. We're safe. Woo! So we'll see you in there. I'm going to stop right here. This is Carlton Flowers. We out.